at 0 radians, and you go once around the circle, 2 pi. Other times, the question will want you to give all the solutions. It'll say, what are the solutions over the real number system? And as if you went around the circle an infinite number of times. Open up your notes. When that happens, we find the answers between 0 and 2 pi, and then we add 2 pi an infinite number of times, just like when you have an arithmetic sequence and you want all the terms. So to get all the coterminal angles. So in general, our general solution will be given by, here's my answer, add 2n pi, where n is any integer. For example, let's go back to this. So solving equations, I guess I did not start in the beginning. So here is the beginning. So we're going to take that whole idea of sequences, arithmetic sequences, and the idea of factoring quadratic equations, and we're going to put this together with trig functions. Ready? So you can all factor this, can't you? Do it. Okay, so are you all factoring this as 2x plus 1 and x minus 1? And then because you might have to answer something on this, always double check your answer. We got 2x squared, subtract 2 and add 1. We got the negative, and our positive and our negative gives us the negative 1. Okay, so then if you're asked to solve that, you don't just factor it, you give me the answer. What's x? Well, either x is negative 1/2, making these brackets 0, or x is positive 1, which would make those brackets 0. So when you have trig functions instead of x, we do the exact same thing. So if you're asked to solve an equation like this, 2 sine squared x minus sine x minus 1 is equal to 0, you do the same thing. You factor this equation. And how does 2 sine squared minus sine minus 1 factor? Just the same way that 2x squared minus x minus 1 factors. That is, we get 2 sine x plus 1 and sine x minus 1 is equal to 0. Check my work. If you FOILed this all out, you would get 2 sine x times sine x would give you 2 sine squared x. 2 sine x times negative 1 would give you subtract 2 sine x. 1 times sine x would be plus 1 sine x, and a positive times a negative, negative 1. Collecting your like terms, same thing. Okay, so you're taking that whole concept of factoring and you're just applying it